Hi and welcome back to another Bestestimes Reborn tech video. This is about the Retekess TR637 Jobsite radio. It has Bluetooth, MP3 player, USB charging and playing, so you can play stuff off a USB, off a memory stick, and you can also charge. It's got FM radio with 30 presets, AM radio 30 presets, Bluetooth 5.0, amplified output 1.5 watts, LCM display screen. I'm guessing that's LCD. Maybe they're stuffed up. Rod antenna, multiple languages, powered by AC outlet. External, number 2, dry battery, power supply, battery not provided. Supported power bank type C, 5-volt power supply. Power input, 9 volts, 2 amps. Power supply voltage, 100 to 240 volts, 50 to 60 hertz. Product size, 27.3 by 11.5 times 19.5 centimeters. So that's what it says in the instruction manual. It's got a backlight, it's got timing, it's got snooze, it's got an alarm, multiple languages. If you look at my first look video, you'll see where it shows you all that, where I go through all the menus and all that sort of stuff. I think that's all I need to show, to say that's in the instruction manual. Let's turn it on, have a bit of a look. One thing I've noticed straight away with this, when I first got it, is the antenna. Where the antenna closes up, like when you put it down and everything, it's not extendable. You just lift it up. Doesn't have a clip to hold it in properly, so if you're moving it around, it could easily get broken. That's a big downside. But let's turn it on, have a look. So you hold it down for a bit. Didn't do it long enough. Okay. So we've got to get it to make it so we can see the screen. Here we go. It's got the date and the time on there. That's the date and the time when we're doing this. Okay, so just under there you've got the mode button here. You got the volume and scan dial here. You got the on-off here. You've got the preset and play mode, the equalizer, the plus and minus sort of rewind, fast forward, track advance, channel, station, all that, menu and info, and it's having trouble focusing, so we'll be back. Okay, now we're on continuous focus mode. It should be able to handle it better. Let's get into it so you can actually see the screen again. Okay, so like I said, this is the Retekess TR637. I bought it off the Retekess website directly. It came well under 2 weeks to Australia from China. I was very impressed. Okay, so let's go to the mode. Well, it's still in standby mode. You gotta hold it a little bit longer.
It is about delivering good social services to the community.
So that's your FM radio. Volume.
Order of Australia. It's quite a recognition. What does it mean to you?
Oh, it's very, very humbling, actually, Steve. You know,
In this
I really
mode.
do.
It's gone to AM. Bluetooth. USB. And back to FM.
It's not just about me. I mean, you don't get this from doing solo work. It's really about, you know, a recognition of all of our work over a very long period of time.
So you don't work in isolation, basically?
Oh, absolutely not. They're
So,
very big teams, and
is your equaliser?
they're very integrated teams of scholars and
Flat.
practitioners working together.
Rock,
When you work closely
pop,
with police,
jazz,
is there a story
classical,
or an anecdote
back to flat.
of working closely with a member of the Queensland Police Service that stands out in your mind or that has made an impression?
And the centre of the circle button is the enter. Okay. Okay. So we'll go menu. We'll go through. If you've got, if you're like you got a radio station that's got all the information coming up, the RDS, the radio data system, then it'll show the names of songs, names of the station, all that come up underneath. I can change stations by going like that. Okay, press OK. Then you press that again, and it'll take me to a different station. Sorry about the lighting going up and down. Don't have the best lighting in here, but I'm doing the best I can. What else can we show? There's not a huge amount to show. Does radio really good. If you're picking up like strong stations, weaker stations, it does struggle a little bit. I found you've got to have it in standby mode to charge it properly too, with the included charging brick, the barrel plug brick. Yeah, you have to have it in standby mode or turned on like it is now for it to be able to charge. You got the charge indicator here, the battery there, little battery indicator. And but otherwise, yeah, it's a pretty good radio. It's well constructed. And that, let's have a look at the back, and I'll show you the antenna. You see that in my other videos, the back. So there's your antenna. See down here where it's focusing now, it's trying to. It doesn't have a little like C-shaped thing that holds the antenna in, so you'll see it just sits on there. Be nice if there was a little clip there to hold it in. And it goes up like that. There you can put batteries in there. I can't remember what type of battery they are. The lack of lighting, it doesn't want to focus on anything. Well, there you go. But we'll have a look behind the battery door, because we didn't actually behind the the port store here, so we can see what it's got here. It's hard to get open because it's a gasket to hold it, so that water doesn't get in it. Let's see if we can get over to it and zoom in a bit. Alright, so DC in 5 volts. I've never got that to work, the USB-C to charge. There's a DC 9 volt 2 amp. That's the barrel plug one that does work. And then the USB 5 volt 1 amp. Get a bit of information on here, which you should be able to read. I'll get it to focus on there. So you can have a pause and have a read of that. You could use a Phillips head screwdriver to open the battery port, but it has got a battery built in. Now, the box says 5,000 milliamp hours, but the actual website says 4,000 milliamp hours. So I don't know whether it's 4,000 or 5,000 milliamp hours, the battery. You can't access it. You probably have to take all the screws out to access it, but with this one, I'm not going to do that because it might break something.
Sugarcane is extremely sweet, but the tip is bitter. And so this conveys the ideas that love is always accompanied by a negative state of irritation, pain, suffering, bitterness. It's intrinsic to love. Love cannot be separated from these things.
On RN and the ABC Listen app, this is God forbid. We're in love. Science has proved it actually doesn't make the world go round. But anyway, love does make the journey far more agreeable.
You're not convinced, but I'm not convicted. I feel like a creep when I call restricted. Piss cause she blocked my digits. Leave it to God, I can't stop what's written across the body.